I'm just gonna review this sentence. Again, 37th time's the charm.
And I want the whole world to come to the potluck party of my written word.
My launch party is gonna be next level.
I would rather listen to top 40 music than start the writing process before my creative fruit has ripened.
For every hour I spend writing, I have spent somewhere between 9 and 12 hours procrastinating researching.
Overthinking is my superpower.
I can't write about a single thing going on in this current dumpster fire.
Feedback? Oh, I love feedback. The more the better, and be honest, I can take it.
I put the pro in procrastination.
Hey guys, this video is brought to you by Hope Writers.
The most encouraging place on the internet for writers to make progress.
Check them out at hopewriters.com/type. Put it down.
A Midsummer Night's Dream, dramatis personae.
I actually like to set a timer so that every 20 minutes, I just take a little break and make sure I've made progress. Progress is a little hard for me because I need to have everything perfect every time. I really wanted to write with pen and paper, but it's so disappointing. I could never get my handwriting just right. So I started typing on the computer, but now I can never get my sentences just right. Proofreading is kind of my thing. So I'm just gonna review this sentence. Again, 37th time's the charm, I hope. Must edit as I go. That is what I learned. It is what I learned. I love writing. I really do. No. I love having written. The process of writing, I do not love. It's taken me 6 years, and there are 30 pages. However, they are all perfectly edited and ready to go. So there's that. Actually, I'm pretty sure this is the worst collection of words ever written.
Everybody says, find your audience. Who are you talking to? Feels like if I do that, I'm gonna leave someone out. And I want the whole world to come to the potluck party of my written word. It was a warm spring morning in March. Okay, but is that gonna offend people who prefer February though? You know what's even more fun than writing for myself though? Editing for others. There's nothing I love like doing work that I will never get credit for. The very worst part about writing is the comments section. So I've created a little system for myself to help me better cope. It's called the hug method. Before I read the comment, my best friend gives me a compliment. And then after I read the comment, my husband squeezes the pain away with a hug. The hug system.
That lipstick shade is amazing on you.
This girl is crazy. Like seriously, no vowels, nauseated face, weary cat emoji, octopus emoji, Swiss flag emoji. You know what, you leave Switzerland out of this, you heartless troll. Tighter, please. I'm going for blackout here, that's better. Oh, I feel very supported.
So today, I'm working on the front cover design of my book. There's gonna be a graphic that goes here and my name here. And I think maybe right along the top is where the New York Times bestseller list is gonna go. No, I have not actually started writing my book yet, but the idea I have is so revolutionary, it's gonna fly off the shelves. My launch party is gonna be next level. I'm inviting all of my favorite authors, Tara Westover, Laura Prescott, Stephanie Meyer, even the Pioneer Woman. And I know they're all gonna come because I am a top fan on all of their Facebook pages. I should probably book the photographer for that. So my writing style is this, okay? I vomit. I throw up everything in my brain onto the page and then I walk away. I just let it sit. I let it marinate in its own bile. And then I come back and I start editing and looking at it. So I basically throw up and then I digest, if that makes sense. So the first thing I'm gonna do when my book comes out is I'm gonna go to Amazon.com and I'm gonna look at all the 5-star reviews. They better all be 5 stars.
Writing is, it's an incredible release. It's like this unbridled tango performed in the eye of a hurricane betwixt myself and the guardian of my secrets, the sacred page. Of course, that's only if I can make myself start, which doesn't happen often. I don't mean to be dramatic, but I would rather listen to top 40 music than start the writing process before my creative fruit has ripened. It's a simple 5-step process to invite the muse into my space. No fewer than 2 candles, essential oils, flowers, sharp number 2 pencil. I put it behind my ear because it's so whimsical. I'm now ready to start creating, but I'm exhausted and starving, and I don't want to force it. Maybe we'll try again tomorrow. And isn't there something lovely about an essay with no words? Isn't the blank page a composition unto itself?
I write all the time. I'm writing constantly. Reading and then writing, reading, then writing, reading, then writing. It's a never-ending thrill ride for me. The research stage in particular, it's sheer delight. In fact, I have come up with my own special name for it, procrastinator research, patent pending. For every hour I spend writing, I have spent somewhere between 9 and 12 hours procrastinator researching in advance. It puts me in the zone. I'm just not so good at the hit publish part. I just concluded this article on Daniel of the Old Testament, specifically drawing parallels between the 6th century government structure of Babylon, ruled by Nebuchadnezzar the Assyrian, and later his grandson Belshazzar, as everyone knows, to our current culture. I have an Old Testament studies concentration from my alma mater, which, as everyone knows, is Latin for nurturing mother, but I still hardly feel qualified to write this. I like my articles to be rich and dense, like a tiny, decadent 700-word bite of prose. Although this article is just under 3,000 words, so I guess it's more like a Costco cheesecake. Part of the writing process that I find just utterly intoxicating is the editing. There is nothing like the thrill of going over and over and over and over and over the same bit of writing, seeing if I can squeeze in just one more qualifier. You know what I always say, why settle for less words when more words are available?
What am I writing about? That's a great question. I actually would prefer for you to tell me what I should write about. I cannot decide, it's too hard. I write one day, make fantastic progress, go to bed, wake up the next morning, check what I wrote, delete. Overthinking is my superpower. One of my greatest fears is that everything will be lost and all the progress that I've somehow made will be gone forever. So I not only save it to my hard drive, I save it to Dropbox, and I save it to Google Drive, this hard drive, to this hard drive, to this hard drive, so that I have it backed up in no less than 6 places. All the bases are covered, plus several other baseball fields of bases, all covered. It is best to not stay hyper-focused on the hypothetical view of you, because that is counterproductive to discovering the non-hypothetical or genuine view of you. If I think in run-on sentences, how am I not supposed to write in run-on sentences?
Writing is like a slip and slide for your brain. Sit in a chair, you square. I do my best work on an exercise ball. It bounces the thoughts loose. I like to keep it fun. I like to keep it happy, so sue me. I'm an upbeat kind of gal, so I can't write about a single thing going on in this current dumpster fire. I'm like the fire extinguisher for bad vibes. A blog is really perfect for me because I find that I can just sort of brain dump on whatever I'm into right now. Here's a few of my last posts. Start the process of rearranging your pantry. Best games to play behind the wheel. 10 ways to use your snowboard when there's no snow. I made it up to 6. Still a good article though. A novel would be like writing about the same places and the same people during the same period of time. God, that made me so sad. Cookie toss. Another thing I have going on, which I really love, is my dream napkin. I wake up in the middle of the night, I get these great ideas for articles and I write them down. Like for example, Ufta hair bow blender. Was it upside down? Sos frani abadosh sesfadode. Whatever, it's gonna be awesome.
The most challenging part of my entire writing process is the details. Why do we need so many details? Why can't we just get to the point? Minutia kills me. So I keep writing this and and it's done in 1,000 words, which I realize is a blog post and not a book. In fact, I'm thinking about starting a whole new genre of writing, a book. It's a cross between a blog and a book, and it doesn't waste your time. You're welcome. While I'm writing, I like to have at least 7 other things going on around me. For example, right now I'm watching the Weather Channel. I have an entrepreneurship podcast going on. I'm boiling water for dinner while monitoring my kids on their virtual piano lesson, while scratching my dog's belly with my foot, while eavesdropping on my neighbors who are arguing, while ordering new kickboxing gloves on Amazon. Better busy than bored. Feedback? Oh, I love feedback. The more the better, and be honest, I can take it. What I don't appreciate is when I try to return the favor to other writers and they cry. And they always cry. There's no crying in writing. You know what? This is taking too much of my time. I am going to begin the process of hiring a ghostwriter to write this book for me. In fact, I think I'm going to specifically look for Enneagram 6s to ghostwrite my book because I understand they would rather be told what to write than coming up with their own concept. So this is going to work out fantastic.
My writing hours every day are from 5:15 until 6. It is my sacred time. It's the only time I can guarantee that the entire house will be quiet and everyone will be asleep. And my husband will be off to work. I've made a writing schedule for myself, and the schedule is really helping me stay on the rails. So I'll just consult that and we'll see. Okay, so I thought about making a writing schedule, and I never actually made a writing schedule. I put the pro in procrastination. Procrastination, more like pronapstination, because the worst is writer's block. It just throws me off. It drains my battery faster than an hour of C-SPAN. I mean, there is nothing worse than nothing. Because nothing means that I have nothing to give to the people who are coming to me expecting something. They're gonna be so disappointed. Anytime I sit down to write, I just worry that if I voice my opinion, I'm going to offend. Somebody is going to feel agitated or annoyed or confused or disturbed or flabbergasted or interrupted or dismayed or confounded or disconcerted or roused or ruffled or unhinged. And really, I can see everybody's point of view.
Obviously, you guys already know there's 9 Enneagram types.
But did you also know that there are 6 stages to your writing process?
Yeah, and our friends at Hope Writers have a free quiz to help you determine your next right step.
So you already know your Enneagram type. Major ask. Now it's time to go take the free quiz and find out which writing stage you are on.
Yes, and you can do that at hopewriters.com/type. Do you want to smell the book?
Oh, I always want to smell a book. Hamlet, Prince of Denmark. Shall I read a monologue?
No, you may not. But
To
you can
lure
hold
the
book-
audience in?
No, it's not that way.
It's fine this way. It's fine.
This video is brought to you by Hope Writers.
The
That
most-
was bad.
Nah.
This video is brought to you by Hope Writers.
The most encouraging place on the internet for writers to make progress. That was the most awkward bit of business I've ever
Just
done.
gonna say-
Why am I so smug
Why do you
about
have
what I
to
did?
touch the books? Why is
I
it
don't
like
know,
a thing?
Because I wanted to keep it spontaneous, but let's just do a safe.
I can't believe you turned this
Forget
around.
it. No, forget it.
Hey guys, this video
Hold on,
is.
I wasn't
oh
smiling.
my gosh.
I wasn't smiling! That's right, but did you know there are 6... That's right, but did you know that there are 6 steps to your writing journey?
No. Stages.
There's
You have to do it
stage
different.
steps. 6 sassy stage steps. Swiftly singing silly songs.
Okay, you already know your Enneagram number. No,
No.
no, I didn't say that.
Oh,
Dang
what
it.
did you supposed to say?
I have it in mine.
Yeah, she has it in hers. So one of us is doing exceedingly well. That was a lot of fun.
Emoji, Swedish flag emoji? Leave Switzerland out of this, for goodness sake.
I do want to point out that you said the Swedish flag, and then you said the word Switzerland out of it.
Oh,
and I
shoot,
don't know if
Sweden.
that was a mistake.
It was indeed. I teach my children geography at home. The world is flat. Swedish flag emoji? You know what? You leave Switzerland out of this. They have done nothing to you. Hug, please.
You did the same.
Oh my gosh, no, I didn't.
How does a bastard, orphan, son of a whore and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean?
Got that out of our system. We are not wasting
Go!
time.
Say your line. I can't hold this.